Well, today is driveway day. We are boxing everything in and getting stone delivered. We've already had about 3 trucks dropped off here. It's taking quite a bit of stone at the top because we cut it down about 12 inches and widened it out at the top. So the rest of the driveway is going to be about 12 feet all the way at the bottom. So after that, the trucks will start probably coming in a little quicker, and this will get laid down real fast. So we did find a wet spot down here. Even though we filled this whole driveway with good fill, there was a little spot down here, so we're just digging that out. We'll probably put a full load of stone in there. We're just going to keep working our way down. We got about 400-foot run to do, and that's it. We'll be able to wrap this up probably by tomorrow. We got to cut it a little bit early today, and then we'll be working on getting the pad ready. Making progress. I think we're about 8 trucks in now. We got 2 trucks running now, so it's going pretty quick. Now that we've tapered down to the 10 or 12 foot width, it's going to start flying here. So yeah, we're just packing it in, settling in real nice. He's putting the main stone down with the excavator, and then I'm just cleaning it up with the skid steer. We're also grading the side here with the dozer, so it's coming along great. Super happy with how everything's coming out. So here's the finished product. Well, I guess finished product meaning we met our goal for today. So this ended up being 237 tons of stone. We did about 6 to 8 inches deep, possibly a little deeper in some spots. It's about 12 feet wide. We did end up having a pretty wet spot right at the bottom of the hill there that wasn't set up and dried out. And instead of waiting and seeing if it would dry up over the season, we decided to basically just dig out the area, dug about 2 feet down until it was hard, and filled it all with stone. So that definitely took up about probably 40-50 tons of stone to put in there. But I don't want any issues later on. I don't want it pumping up mud through there, so made the decision to just fill it with stone. Super happy with how this came out. Everything's graded real nice. We had the excavator in here moving, boxing everything out, pushing the stone around. Had the dozer grading the sides, and then I was in the skid steer tuning everything up and flattening everything out. We had obviously the dump trucks running back and forth over this. It's settling really nice, really hard packed, so it's going to definitely do the job. So that was our goal for today. Ran about 380 to 400 feet of stone in here. So tomorrow's project is, we actually were planning on this taking about 2 days. We were going to box it in today and maybe bring a couple loads, but we were cruising right along. We actually had hydraulic hose bust on the dozer, so even with that and having to lose some time with the dozer to run and get a new hose, we still got this far. We still got the job done, so very happy about that. So tomorrow's goal will be to get the pad laser leveled. It's probably all within 5 inches or so right now. We pretty much eyeballed it. The operator that I have on the dozer really knows his stuff, and he's been the great help to have here. So, you know, he eyeballed all of this when we flattened this out, and like I said, it's even within a few inches, but a couple tiny low spots of maybe 4 or 5 inches. So tomorrow we're going to shoot it with the laser, get it completely tuned in flat, because then what we'll be doing is bringing in some wash stone, a couple piles, and we'll be laying out some wash stone around the perimeter of our house here. So got some stakes in for all of the perimeter of the house. We do have to finish squaring everything up. These are pretty much rough points of where the house will be, but once we get everything squared up, we'll just drop some wash stone along the entire perimeter where the footer forms will be sitting. If you haven't seen one of my videos talking about the footer forms we're using, they're monoslab easy forms. They're big styrofoam triangles, and what they will do is sit here and not only act as the form for the concrete, but it also is your insulation, all in one. So you leave them right in the ground. After you pour your concrete, you backfill all your dirt over them, and they stay in there. And so this is going to be what's called a frost protected shallow footer. So we're not digging down to the frost depth, which is normally about 42 inches around here. We're actually just going 16 inches down, and then we're going to put a wing of foam out. And what that does is kind of keep the geothermal heat underneath the ground from heaving any of the area that's around the footer. So if you were to have a frost depth of down 42 inches, it's not going to happen right up against that foam or underneath the foam. This also is going to be a heated radiant heat floor in the concrete, so that also assists with some of the leakage that you'll have out of that. So I've built a few homes with these before with absolutely no issues. I absolutely love them. I mean, it makes the job really quick, easy. It's a really cool thing. So I'll talk a little bit more about those when we get everything laid out. But like I said, today's project was just getting the driveway in, which we did. So I'd say we were 100% successful at that today. Very happy about it. So tune in to our next video where we will be, I'll shoot one talking about getting this all laid out and the foundation ready. So if you haven't yet, check out our other videos. We got this tons of videos on the site work we did here, and obviously a lot of videos to come with all the work here and building an entire home. So stay tuned, and we'll see you guys on the next one.